Hi everybody, and welcome to a new video, and welcome to Traveling with Russell. Today I thought I'd make you a nice, interesting video here in Moscow. I thought I'd take you for a walk around my local supermarket. It's more like a small mini-mart right here in the apartment block where I live. So I didn't have to go too far today to film this. It's actually raining and cold today, so we're going to head on downstairs and check it out. I'm going to do some different videos very similar to this in bigger supermarkets, smaller supermarkets, so you can compare. So this is kind of the first one in the series, I guess. So yeah, let's go and have a look, shall we? Alright, so before we head on downstairs, I thought I'd go to a bit of a wider shot of the store here. It's actually called Fasol. It's a small market actually in the apartment block right here. Now, we kind of just walk around a little bit, you'll see how big our apartment building is. We live up on the 10th level, and it's actually 14 levels. And there's actually a series of shops here, so it's actually kind of really handy. We have a small liquor store, we have a hairdresser's, my wife's nail salon. There's also another salon. There's also a gym, which I haven't been to. But yeah, let's head on downstairs and check it out. Now, the one thing that's important in Russia when you come to film things is always ask permission ahead of time. They're open every day, 9 p.m. till 10 p.m. Sorry, 9 a.m. to 10 p.m. I'm not sure I don't think they revised their hours, but I think maybe there was a bit of a spelling mistake. So being basically downstairs here, you've got these sort of stairs to navigate. No worries at all. And let's head on inside and check it out. Now, one thing I'm going to point out, which is kind of unique, I think, to Europe or to Russia at least, is typically if you come in with other bags, you've got these kind of lockers here. They look like school lockers, don't they? And you put your stuff in, and you can walk around without having to carry your own bags. You get a basket, and this is kind of cool as well. So most people who live in apartments can prepay their electricity and phone bill right here, so you can actually choose your service and pay your bills right here. It's kind of, rather than going to the post office, I guess, it's kind of nice and handy. How's it going?
How are you?
Very well, thanks. So we'll have a little bit of a walk around. So it's like, because it's a very small kind of mini mart, it has a little bit of everything. Fruit and veg, pomegranates, apples. Yeah, it's got a good assortment, some kids stuff right here. You can pretty much buy everything from a supermarket in this little mini mart, and it's nice and cheap as well, especially compared, let's say, to Australian or American prices, but obviously based on the cost of living, it kind of balances out. Got some rices here, pasta, so you just pasta sauces right here. There's some canned meats. Tomato ketchup comes in pouches. They don't come in like tubes or glass bottles here like you see in the rest of the world, which I'm a bit confused about always when I see this, the cat food next to the beer section, but it's how it is. And then they have over here drinks. So one thing that's different in Russia too is that they tend to have most of their drinks not in fridges, they're just basically on shelves. So you don't get any cool drinks or cold drinks if you come in for a drink. So, and also typically with this market, when we come here, they've always kind of got the vegetable of the day out the front right here. So tomatoes, cucumbers, peppers. Yeah, let's have a walk around. We'll go around to the back and we'll come back past the fridges. So this is basically in the kind of lower level of the shopping of the apartment block. So here's all your little sachets for your meats. If you're going to do kind of a roast or some sort of meat in the oven. And they have one freezer of frozen items. Here's your different milks and cottage cheese. There's some small pancakes right here. Then you've got yogurts, more different milks, and basically creams. And then these are all mayonnaise right here. Again, mayonnaise comes in these pouch So I think mayonnaise is a big thing here. You put it in a lot of salads that you make. So and we have the bread section. And now what's kind of cool here, which I think is unique, is you can buy a half a loaf of bread. And it's only about 70 or 80 cents, maybe a little bit less, in maybe 60 cents US. Yeah, but a loaf of bread is very cheap. There we go, you can get a loaf, basically slice your own for around about 90 cents, about 60 cents, 65 cents US. And we've got actually different snacks and candies right here. And some teas, a little bit of cleaning supplies. And then you've got all of your dishwashing liquid there, washing powder, toothpaste. So it really has a little bit of everything. And we only have to get our elevator from our apartment, and then we're right here. And here's the different cheeses. You can just buy by weight. And they've normally got kind of the different special of the day up the top here, which is really nice. So you can find something you really like. And then all of the deli hams. Yeah. I hope this is kind of coming out okay. But if you don't really want to buy, you know, like whole pack of sausages, you can just buy them individually if you like here. And also buy basically meats by the gram. Some dried fish. The best thing to eat with beer, or when you're drinking beer, is to have some dried fish. Here's a little, actually there is a little bit more frozen fish right here. And then here we've got some grapes. There we go, around about $2 for a pack of grapes. And then we have some fresh meats. See lots of chicken here, a little bit of pork. And then we've got some lettuce and different things for salads. Yeah, there's some small tomatoes. Look at the color of those, nice, and some berries. So yeah, it's a very nice little compact little mini mart here in our apartment block. This is pretty much very common in Moscow. If you go and if you live in an apartment block, and then there's the checkout over here. We're not going to get that in the shot because we don't want to. Basically just check out and pay there. Cash, credit card, ATM cards, no problems at all. So yeah, I think it's kind of a very nice little shop. Everything we need in one store. And we don't have to go too far from home to get everything we need. Alright everybody, so that concludes the walk around of our little supermarket right here in Aprilivka in Russia, where we live. Aprilivka is a small town. I've explained it in other videos, but we're about 45 minutes from Moscow by car. Take the train and bus, it's about an hour or so. Just watching where I walk, there's lots of puddles today. It's been raining for like 3 days. So it's like, it's not big rain, it's just like that, you know, constant just wet. So, and I've been meaning to come down and see the guy in the store here and make this video, so I thought today was the day to do it. So I'm just gonna walk home now, go relax for a little while, and do some, get some comments answered on YouTube. And my website, ilikecruiseships.com, still going strong. So yeah, if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. Maybe you can comment, let me know if this is something similar to where you live. This is very common in Russia, this little mini mart. If I went to pretty much any apartment block, even in where we're living here, or if we went into the center of Moscow, we'd find ourselves a little mini mart or supermarket downstairs from where we live. So it's a very common occurrence. We do have huge supermarkets as well, or hypermarts. So we've got lots of different choices of shopping if we want to go to others. Oh, don't want to trip over here. So yeah, this is kind of one of the options. And especially if you don't want to go out too far, just pop downstairs, do some shopping, grab what you need. One of the common things in Russia is people shop generally for a day or two's worth of food. So they get fresh food, fresh chicken or vegetables. Don't really rely on frozen food. So you kind of buy what you need for tonight or tomorrow and cook it up and off you go, and then go shopping again. So yeah, thanks for watching everybody. Thanks for traveling with Russell. Thanks for checking out a video here in Russia with me. And stay tuned for a new video. Okay, bye.